So, today I was asked about Anthony's Bake Show. And, well, I'm going to wait to see if anybody jumps on here with me, Excuse the hair. Maybe I'll just put the hat back on, so you can get rid of that. There we go. Okay. I don't know if anybody's going to jump on here. It's cool. I'm going to go ahead and go with this, alright? So, as I was saying, I was asked about Anthony's... Hello, Shelly. I was asked about Anthony's Bake Show today. And it hasn't been canceled. Hi, Rhonda. I'm still going to do my bake show. I just... right now, I have some other things that I have to deal with. The kitchen and the house that I'm living in is... I don't have all my ingredients. I can't make it to the store regularly. And so I'm kind of putting the bake show on pause for the time being. As soon as I can get it up and running again, I will. I'm in the process of... How you doing, Rhonda? I'm in the process of coming up with more recipes and also coming up with equipment to make the bake show a little bit better. I'm still going to do my lives. I still post every one of my lives to YouTube. Whether it be, in YouTube you got many categories that you can post in. Hi, Lillian. Oh, most definitely. Sometimes, as I said to the guy who asked me about the bake show earlier, sometimes in life we fall a little bit, we stumble, we come across obstacles, and right now I'm overtaking them obstacles, and I'm pushing forward no matter what. I'm not letting anything get me down. I'm not letting anybody get me down. I am just winging it, as you could say. And I find it amazing that I'm able to do this, that I'm able to figure out that I can, that I don't need just the bake show to put myself out there. I can actually come on here and talk to everybody and come up with different kind of value, different kind of content for everybody. Hi, Rebecca. Because I have looked at myself and I have found the person that I'm truly supposed to be. How's it going, Juan? Thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing up, Rebecca. I appreciate you guys showing up to my live. The bake show will happen sooner or later. I will post when I'm going to bake. Right now it's just on hold for a little bit because I have to get ingredients. I have to get cookie sheets, baking cake pans. My mixing cups are scattered between here and where I was living, so I have to get all that stuff back together, which is no problem. I'm still going to do this every day. I'm still going to come on here. I'm still going to come in front of everybody, and if anybody ever needs any help with anything, all you got to do is ask. I'm here to help anybody and everybody. How are you, Rebecca? Thanks for showing up. Thanks for giving me support. I love it that you guys want to see what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. Hi, Jim. How's old Maple Creek doing? So, what's going on with me is I decided that I needed to change, okay? In the past year, there has been 3 different changes. 2 of them weren't for the better. 2 of them were just passive, just to get by. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. But this change is for the better. And because it is for the better, because I have changed the way that I perceive things, that I look at things, that I act on things. It is more important for me to move forward with my life instead of continue to stay in the Same old, same old. Yeah, I know how it is, man. I got tired of that same old, same old. That's why I am where I am today. Um, you can get by just by getting by, just by doing what everybody else is doing. But I have found it in myself that I'm supposed to be better than that. Not better than anybody. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody, because I see myself as equal to everybody. Everybody is equal to everybody. We each have our own gifts. We each have our own traits. And we each have our own way of dealing with things and doing things. And once we figure out that there is somebody inside of us, which is ourself, and once we figure out that that person really does want to show themselves and be presented to everybody, then we find people that want to know about this person, people that want to see the uniqueness in us. And that is one of the reasons why I have pushed myself to come on here every day and talk about different things from day to day, whether it be doing my baking show with different recipes, teaching people how to cook, helping the family that I'm helping with this fundraiser at church, going to church, putting myself out there at church, trying to help others. I feel that I'm supposed to be doing this right now. You are exactly right, Jim. Be the best that you can be. Because once you look inside yourself, you'll find that there is a path that you are supposed to go down. Whether it be to help other people, whether it be to build something, whether it be to make something, whether it be to open something, to help other people, kids, teenagers, adults, addicts, or whatever, just to be there for somebody. I'm glad I could help you out, Lillian. All my life, I have conformed to the norm. I have just stayed doing the same thing over and over and over again. Go find a job, work that job for a while, it didn't work out. Go find another one, it didn't work out. Keep over and over and over. And now, sure, I still work a 9-to-5 job, but I also have my own business. I also am trying to build a brand for myself in my baking show that I have on YouTube that is prospering every day. Every day I get 5 to 10 views. Yes, Rebecca, it is. And the church that I'm associated with is amazing. In the past 3 weeks, we've had 7 baptisms, and it's just so heart-touching to watch somebody, and one of them was a 10-year-old kid, and he found it in himself to tell everybody in the church, be identified as a follower of Christ. And I just thought it was amazing. Hi, Miss Lori, how are you doing? For him to say, yes, I am dedicating my life to following Christ. That was just amazing. For him to get up in front of the whole church and do it. Nobody forced him to do it. Nobody made him do it. He did it on his own. And the little guy, he's going to be great. Because for somebody to do that, to be able to do that, to be able to see in themselves that they have the power to stand up in front of a whole church and pronounce that the Lord is their Savior, that is just, it is awesome. It is great when you accept the calling. It is amazing to see our children accept these things. Hi, James, how are you doing? And as a kid, I always wondered what it would be like to maybe be able, well, not as a kid, as a teenager and a younger man, okay? 20 years ago, maybe, because I'm 40 now, but 20 years ago, I used to think, what would it be like to maybe run a group for kids, maybe a youth group, as you would say, just to give them, not to tell them what they have to do, but to help them see that they can do whatever they set their mind to. It's taken me 40 years to realize that since I've set my mind to something, and since I think that it's going to be done, and since I've planned it out, and I have dedicated myself to following my plan of action to get to my goals, they are starting to fall off to the wayside. My goals are starting to happen. I'm starting to achieve these goals. And it is because I have said that it's going to happen, and I am making it happen. And any one of us can do this. All you have to do is put your mind to the fact that, okay, I want to start my own business, or I want to build this community. I want to make it a better place for our kids to be. I want, it doesn't matter what the idea is. You just have to sit down and write down a plan of action. A daily plan of action. And then wake up every morning saying, okay, this is my plan for today. This is what I'm going to do. And follow through with it. Once you start doing that, it becomes routine, okay? And once it becomes routine, then it becomes just like that, you know what I'm saying? And then you get a chance to make a deeper routine, a more complex routine, to add to your routine, to make it better, and make your plan bigger, and to help yourself grow. It causes you to grow every day. I can understand where it's hard to work with youth. And that's because most of the youth in church are searching for somebody because they are having some kind of issues at home. Hi, Arnold. Or because they are having issues with the people they're hanging around. And so they're drawn to the church, and they're searching for just that one little inkling of hope that they can change their whole situation. And I'm actually devising a plan right now to come up with a youth group of some sort. The church already has a couple of them. They have many groups, but I'm trying to think of a way. I got a few notes already about it, but I'm going to come up with a plan for a youth group that maybe even doesn't meet up at the church. Maybe we meet up at a park, or a center somewhere, and it'll be a year-long thing, and it'll be once a week. And what I plan on doing is being able, get these kids in here to go back to being kids. Kids these days, they have to grow up so fast because our world is changing. They feel like they have to progress with it. They feel like they can't live their own childhood anymore. They have to be adults before they're adults, whether it be because of family problems, or whether it be because they're hanging out with older people and they think that they need to be that way. I know this because I went through it as a kid, and they don't know it offhand. They don't look at it like this because they're living the life that they think they need to be living. And you're exactly right, ma'am. You're exactly right. And see, I'm telling you, we're kind of on the same mind frame here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you've seen any of my lives with my daughters, I love it when they bake with me. I love it when they want to learn how to do something, when they want to learn how to make something. And it fills my heart with such a joy that Jessie, my third daughter, she every time I would bake, if she was home from school, she would be like, "Dad, can I do this? You tell me how to do this, and I will bake it." She made beautiful snickerdoodles. You know, they didn't get hard. Even after a day, they still weren't hard. She listened to how I explained to her how to do it, and they were amazing snickerdoodles, just like the snickerdoodle bread we did. And then our cinnamon rolls that we did together, homemade cinnamon rolls, they were beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They always loved what I baked. They always loved what I cooked. I never had a critic in any of them. I really wish I did, just so I could see if I'm doing... I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be like that. It's been a long day. But I really want everybody to know that if you search out that little kid that's still inside you, because that little kid never goes nowhere, never disappears, is always there. I'm not saying live in the past. I'm saying live for the future. But live for the future through the eyes of a child, in a sense. Because children, their minds are so open and so willing to learn that if we just sit back and let our minds be the minds of the children that we used to be, then we can learn so much, even as adults. You know, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, that's wrong. I learn new tricks every day, and I try and pass them on to people, because once people start learning new tricks, then they start sharing. Hi, Marky, how's it going, bro? Marky was a DJ at my wedding 14 years ago. He was, actually, to this night, yeah, I'm sorry, 15 years ago. He was the DJ there. And I appreciate you showing up to my live, Marky, really. I hope you and your family's blessed. The topic for this evening is sometimes we may fall, but that doesn't mean that we need to be down and out. We always have to stumble to get farther in life, no matter what. Never give up. Never say I can't. Never say never, you know? But as I was saying, keep an open mind about things. Keep an open mind about what goes on every day. Try and watch a little more. Yes, sir, she was. And let me tell you, Zoe is starting to follow in my footsteps. You know, she has a YouTube channel, bro. She has a YouTube channel with, I think, 53 subscribers. And you know, all she does is play the video game, play Fortnite. And she has 53 subscribers. And most of the time, 4 or 5 of them show up to watch her play the video game. She is becoming an awesome leader. And I know by the time she is probably 17, maybe even before then, she's probably going to partner up with YouTube, because I'm helping her get there. I guide her on how she does things and what she should be doing and how she should be doing it. I don't guide her on her game, because she's got the game down. But when it comes to YouTube, I tell her how she should post. I tell her how she should title it so she gets more views. And because once she starts getting the views, the people stay and watch her, because she is a beast at the game. And I've been learning so much since I started my YouTube channel. Because, you know, I go through, and you can learn anything from YouTube. You can learn anything, okay? And once you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours of views, then you start making money. Like, you can, for every video that gets 1,000 watch hours, you make, once it hits 1,000 watch hours, I think you make $25 per hour or something like that. I don't know how it goes yet because I'm just starting out. I don't have all the logistics down yet. But YouTube is a wonderful social platform. Just like Facebook, Instagram, there's a new one, it's called MeWe, LinkedIn. I'm a part of all of these now, you know, and I post to them daily. I have people now starting to request for me to be in their network just because they see the content that I put out, the value that I put out, and that I'm not scared to come on here and talk to everybody. That I have a uniqueness about me that people want to see, and it's starting to show. I'm not trying to brag or boast, not at all. I just want everybody to know that the same thing can happen with you. My brother has a construction company, and I've approached him, you know, and I've been like, look, man, why don't you, 5 minutes in the morning, when you get to the job, go, as you're walking up to the job, explain what you're doing at the job. Show what the job looks like. You're exactly right, bro. You are exactly right. And I tell him, once you get up to the job and you've explained it, what's up, Gino? How you doing? This is my mentor, Gino Martin. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I know you probably won't stay too long, but thanks for stopping in. You know, I'm like, approach the job, explain the job, show what the job looks like, and then do progress report on the job, live, every day. And once you do this, people are going to see you. They're going to start being attracted to you. They're going to start wanting to know what you can do for them, how you can help them, and maybe even want your services. Maybe even spread your services to other people, making you expand and become bigger and become more out there for everybody to see and deal with. And this is the great thing about network marketing, okay? Networking with other people, whether it be in construction, whether it be in baking, whether it be in sales, whether it be in helping people, whether it be in motivating people, inspiring people. Networking and building a network system helps tremendously because people love value. People love content. People love reality. And nowadays, we have the internet to help people get their content, their value, their skills, everything. Help get that out to these people. And this is basically what I wanted to talk about tonight. And I want to tell you, I appreciate everybody for showing up. I appreciate everybody for being here. If you happen to catch us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, ding the bell, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of my video. And always, people, grind on. Grind on. I will see everybody tomorrow. I love you. Have a nice evening.